What's up, guys? Welcome to the Father Figure Fitness Podcast. We are produced at Rockwall Recording Studio right here in Rockwall, Texas. www.rockwallrecordingstudio.com for more details. Check it out. It's a cool-ass place. Ooh, Mike.
You can do so much better than
Frodo
Bergens.
What do you think? I was thinking Frodo, maybe? Like Frodo.
Frodo?
Because he's a berries furry. Like Frodo Baggins.
You're an idiot. Frodo Bergens is better than that.
Yeah, thank you.
I didn't say it was bad, but I expected more from you.
Well, okay, give me a better pun name for
You're the pun guy.
I only have so much to work with. Frodo Baggins. He's Frodo, clearly, because he's got the little ring sewn onto his chest. I was going to do Samwise.
Nah.
Bear that one up.
I can't bear it up. Samwise? Samwise Gurmji. Nah, it's dumb.
Okay, so nose goes on the challenge today first.
I'm going first.
Jesse's going first.
I know, but we just had to do it for the podcast because we.
Nobody touched their nose, so.
Oh, well, because we got a challenge today, guys. Rogue has issued a challenge out to the world. Now, we're not going to do it official like Rogue would have us, but we're going to do it. Well, because you got to have like a...
What's the official...
Do you remember like the thing with the plates?
Yeah, dude, they had so much.
But what is there to be about...
They'll be like, you have to tape and make sure that you're calibrated right and that it's on a 10.
Oh, I got you.
They do so many steps so that
they explain it on that thing?
Yeah, they will. They'll have a whole sheet.
Yeah, I didn't look at it, but...
No.
But it's just essentially the fastest time possible, right?
Right, but you're going to have 2 trainers that are certified Rogue experts. They're around. Like, they're wild.
It's not that bad.
It's kind of bad. The 1,000-pound club one, they made you, like, take a video of you weighing the plates, and then you had to put a piece of tape on it that said it was...
Well, I get that because people will...
No, I
agree.
I just don't have the...
They didn't make you weigh the plates, but they had to be like...
No, they did. You had to weigh the plates.
I think they just had to be clearly marked, and they wanted to watch you load the bar.
I watched a video. It was wild. Just for that particular one. It might not be every time, but it was for that 1,000-pound challenge. I saw this guy. He's in the 2,000-pound club, and I'm like, phew, I'm barely skimping away in the 1,000-pound club.
Yeah, all right, so
people are strong, dude.
This challenge is 2,000-meter ski, 2,000-meter row, 4,000-meter bike. In that order?
Yes.
In that order, as fast as possible, start to finish.
So,
what
are you hoping for?
Go home.
No, dude.
Why are you being...
It's 30 minutes of
you
work.
You literally said you have such good endurance. Remember last podcast? When he's
bro.
like, I'm a soccer player.
I can live at this.
I can live in the zone.
I can. I don't want to.
Dude, mentally, that stuff's so hard for me. 8 minutes on a machine.
I don't mind that too much. I've gotten better at those.
All right, so what do you think you can get it in? Real talk.
So... I believe on the ski I can maintain a 2-minute pace, which is my goal. Because I've done less than that, and the ski's kind of like my wheelhouse. And then the rower is probably going to be like 2:05, maybe 2:10 by the end. I'm going to be pretty tired. And then the bike, honestly, the bike's going to murder me so bad that I don't even want to.
See, I think I can pick up on the bike.
You think you catch?
I think can for sure.
I think the rower will be where I'd kind of make or break me.
We'll see. I've never done that long on each machine before.
I did
so
10,000 meters on the bike, and it honestly wasn't that bad. But it all depends on where you set the gauge.
I am thinking
on that bike though. You go all the way up. It's not a smooth.
No, it's not.
You have to have right in the middle. Yeah.
So what are we doing? We're gonna do 10, 10, 5?
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough.
We'll see what they say about it. We'll match that.
Yeah, we'll look at the thing and see like all the parameters we can meet without being ridiculous.
I'm thinking if I could get sub 25.
I'm happy with that.
I'd be happy. So I really have no idea what to expect though.
What'd y'all get on y'all's 5,000-meter row when y'all did it that one time? I never did that.
Right around 20 minutes.
I got 19. I remember your dad beat me by like 2 seconds. I was pissed. Like I got 19:51 or something like that.
I was sub 21, like 20 and a half, I think. I can't remember.
So I know the bike's 4,000, but really it's like 2,000. So it'd be like
pacing wise, it's like equivalent.
It's like a total of 6,000. Then this is like 6,000 meters total. Really.
Well, I mean, it's
still like if you.
Well, the pacing is
the 2-minute pace is per 1,000 meters, where the other two are per 500.
Okay,
because there's more power generated on the bike.
For sure. But I'm saying like it's like basically like doing a 6,000 meter row or a 6,000 meter.
But you have transition time too.
Right. So if you're 20 minutes on 5,000, that's about 4 minutes.
You don't think you're going to take like a minute in between? You're just going to jump right on it?
I think so. I think that's the best thing to do for your heart.
That's the goal.
I think you're going to fail if that's your goal.
I don't think I can. I need to cool down. I think I'll die if I cool down.
I think you just got to keep moving.
I think it's like you get out the skier, you walk over, and you just start rowing.
Again, we have no idea. We've never done it. So we're going to find out.
It's a good thought. I just don't think it's going to work.
I do think after the rower, I'm going to be like, I don't know.
Because the reality is you're going to be probably zone 3-4 the whole time.
We going heart rate monitors for this bad boy? You have yours?
I have one. Yeah.
Yeah, you got yours?
I think so.
Let's
Whether or
I
not I have a battery for it.
It's not going to be zone 2 cardio. It's going to be zone 3,
Well, it
zone
depends
4.
on how fast you go initially. I really think like the skier sets the tone. Now the skier is all upper, so like if you're
Not
thinking,
really, dude.
I feel that in my booty.
I
Yeah.
feel it a little bit in my booty, but like versus the other two, it's so much more like upper. So it might be the time to kill it because you're not going to have really a chance
It's
to.
8 minutes, dude.
No.
I'm a very quad dominant rower, so I got to figure out how to pull more.
Yeah.
Well, the
your lower
rower's
back's going to be tired.
60-70% legs. You can't help it.
Yeah,
so.
that's what I'm saying. So the skier is
Not
your
the way
chance.
Jesse does it.
All back.
Yeah, dude, my lower back's going to be fried after the ski. Ski gets my back.
We'll see, dude.
Man, I'm excited for it. It's going to be fun.
It'd be a good conditioning day for
Yeah, it's our
good cardio day.
our active recovery day. I'm loving the program though, man. How many runs?
too.
Hey, how many runs y'all get yesterday?
9.
9.
Y'all suck.
It was harder yesterday, though, for sure. I guess that 4 set really made a difference because it was harder.
In 10 minutes, these fools can get 9 rounds of 10 push-ups and 30-second farmer carry. That is insane.
You just don't stop.
I had Holden do it to see
Oh, yeah.
how he felt about it, and he doesn't usually do like
Any-
any of that fast pace. He did 8 rounds with those red kettlebells.
That's pretty good, man.
And doing the push-ups.
That's good.
Man, he's better than me. I'd die.
What'd you get?
I have 7. Push-ups kill me. I don't
Now.
know why.
Disclaimer: last 2 sets, I dropped my knees for the last 3 or 4.
That's such bullshit.
I physically couldn't push up, dude.
I have to rest and like actually push up. Like
He,
I rest a lot.
He videoed my last set, so I was like, they're ugly, but I got to do them for my feet.
Yeah, my shoulders.
Like muscularly, I could not push up anymore.
Yeah.
My chest is sore.
But
Yeah, I'm all right today. I'm not too sore.
My booty's still a
my,
little sore.
my booty's never not going to be sore. I mean, and working out, you know.
I'll quit saying booty.
booty. No, they're good workouts though. They work.
Hard work works.
They work.
Tomorrow's a fun one, and then I'm excited to do Friday. I didn't get to do Friday last week because
I didn't
It
either.
is
I went out of town.
sneaky, dude. If you actually push those, are you gonna do the 15 seconds or 20? Because you missed last week. Because it goes 15 on, 45 off, 20.
how many
40.
reps are you getting in that 15 seconds? Probably.
I'm just going hard. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because if you're going full, like what the
Explosion.
goal is, power, like height on the squat jumps and stuff, it gets hard quick.
Yeah, should. Force generation, man. It's crazy too. You just doing that one extra workout, especially if you scaled it every week, you'd get so much farther than we are. Like that's the different, like 4 to 5 times a week, 5 to 6 times a week. That extra day strewn out over like 12 weeks, like will totally take somebody to another level than the person doing 1 day less.
Well, I think it depends on what.
Like if they're hitting
What
it,
you're doing,
like
like,
if both of them are at maximum intensity following the same program, but one person just skipping out on one of the workouts over the course of 12 weeks, it's going to be huge dividends, I think. Personally, or even like a
yeah.
2 to 3 time a weeker, 3 to 4 time a weeker. So much extra.
As long as you're getting good rest and
yeah, for sure.
recovering well, but that's good. That's a good workout too.
Consistency, man.
What I do for? Oh, I was programming yesterday because the ladies canceled on me. Freaking
Bitches.
hour before.
Oh, really? Why?
I guess something happened. She texted me something happened with one of their patients, and they're all upset or something. I don't know.
That's hard. You still have your 5:30 though? Yeah. Fun.
So anyway, I was programming. I did for the Friday. I did total reps. So it builds up. You do first week is 50 reps of everything. It was like push-ups, pull-ups, squat jumps,
50 pull-ups.
kettlebell swings. You don't have to do them all. Like you don't have to do all push-ups, all pull. You can like a Murph. You can kind of break it up, whatever.
Yeah.
And then next week is 75, 100. And then I didn't do the 4th week.
Okay.
So you're increasing your total reps.
Maybe 4th week, make it like go back to 50 and just see how nice they are. Like almost like a
I don't know. I gotta think about it.
like a recovery week because you're going right into our like you know what I mean. That's like your last workout right before we go into our.
Or we could,
third
or we
phase.
could do is do the 50, 75, 100, and then try and beat your time for the 100.
Try to beat whatever time you had for 50. Try to beat it.
I would say that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like get your time for 50 and then scale up and then like go back to last week to 50
And
again.
kill
See
it.
how much easier it is.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. I like that idea. I was thinking too, like our Fridays now, having a little bit of like almost like kettlebell practice, like maybe just learning a new movement each week, like or progressing.
Wouldn't be bad for the warm up.
Like like a warm, like week 1, we're gonna do like a high,
Snatches or
like like learning like the basics, like a single arm. Maybe just focus on like single arm unilateral swings.
Yeah.
Like week 1's like a dead stop, single arm swing, and then week 2 is a single arm clean, and then it's like a single arm snatch, and then you go into like a complex.
That's a good idea.
Because I want them to be able to do like it's fun to throw the freaking kettlebells around. Like in the warm up, you got a Tabata instead of doing a kettlebell swing, you're doing like dual cleans.
Yeah,
like, that shit's fun. So
dual clean Tabata.
Well, you superset it with push-ups.
Get out of here.
Yeah, you'd be dead. But I mean, that's the goal, right? Like to be like, oh yeah, man, that seemed so impossible when we first started, but now we're just killing it.
Yeah.
Like that's the whole point of this program is like to make the impossible.
The only thing I was worried about too, though, is with the new cycle of programming, if we, scale it to more reps, more sets, it's going to be too long of a workout. So I think we might need to go back and adjust how we program it.
Yeah, we can look at it again. We just got to get something. We got to get something to look at and think on.
Yeah.
It's exciting though. It's fun. I'm ready for it.
Well, more reps isn't changing how long it takes. It's just changing their rest time.
But
more sets, it's adding 4 minutes.
We have 4 sets instead of 3.
Yeah, so it's adding 4 minutes.
I know, but we're adding in a whole other.
4 circuits instead of 3 circuits.
We're adding in a whole other
superset.
Oh yeah,
we're doing the back squat, whatever takes so long, plus the other thing, which is we're add more to both of them. It's gonna take even. You know what I mean?
And barbells take longer to load and stuff.
We're gonna play with it like before we ever prescribe it to anybody.
No, for sure.
I definitely think 45 minutes should be the cap as far as the meat of the workout, and then we can have some potatoes.
I have found too, because I've been doing my in-person clients, that everybody gets
the different finish.
Everybody gets the benefit of that workout.
Oh yeah.
You can scale it however you want, but everybody's working hard, and it's hard for everybody.
Yep.
And it just works really well.
And it's nice with in-person clients, because if they're like someone that needs to work on like flexibility and mobility, you can just say, all right, cool, we did that. Now we can actually focus on stretching, and you're already done.
Yeah, because most of the clients
workout.
takes 35, 40 minutes, so we still have that extra time to do
they want
whatever
accessories.
they need to do.
You can do arms. We can do, hey, we're going to do some more core or whatever. Yeah.
Like Julie did it yesterday, but she was done after the 10-minute AMRAP.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm done.
She does it right.
Who would it be? Just warm up slower.
Yeah.
Man. That's fun, though. I like that AMRAP.
I didn't like yesterday. It was psychologically just tough for me yesterday.
How are Bulgarians and hanging knee raises easier
that I can power through for some reason
than push-ups and farmer carries?
That killed me.
It made no sense to me, dude, right? If you heard that, if I was like, you're going to do 10 and 10 Bulgarians and 10 hanging knee raises, and then you're going to do push-ups and farmer carries, which one would you pick?
Push-ups, farmer carries.
All day, right? Hell no. Don't even look at it.
It wasn't that bad for me.
For me, it was more like the Bulgarian thing. That was all mainly heart rate for me.
Exactly.
I can handle that heart rate feeling. The muscular burnout kills me more mentally than it does the heart.
It's the farmer
We found his weakness.
Yeah, I don't do well with the burn.
It's been 7 years and we found his weakness.
I don't do well with it.
I don't do well with like I'm barely holding on to this farmer carry, and I got to do another one like that. Just like, I don't know if I can do it like over and over. Yeah, I do.
Just hold on, dude.
I do. Thanks.
Don't let go.
Y'all are so supportive. I can't wait for
I will say the farmer carries are feeling pretty good.
Yeah.
Like my grip strength is getting better for sure.
It's getting better for sure, but it still sucks at the end.
Yeah, but
It feels like my forearms are tearing in
better.
half. Hanging knee raises help too. I mean, we get 2 days back to back in your finisher where you're doing a lot of isometric grip strength.
it's good for you.
It's badass.
But yeah, it'll translate over to the barbell stuff.
Totally. Hey, we gonna y'all gonna get your hunting education?
God.
Okay, let's go hunting.
Listen, I don't trust any of you. I don't trust myself. So if we're doing this, we're doing it together.
Wait,
Okay.
trust us to what?
Go get a hunting license.
Well, because we have so much.
You
extra
go to Walmart.
I know, but no, you
Academy.
have to do a whole class, dude.
You have to do the whole class.
You didn't do that shit when you were 14?
No.
It isn't.
Losers.
Is it like a lifetime thing?
You don't have to do it once.
Hunter education.
Are you sure? No.
I think I've had a hunting license a lot of years of my life.
How many years have you used it?
Not a lot. But like I go with people. I may not shoot anything, but I don't want somebody to pull up and be like, "Where's your hunting license?" Like if you
Dude,
have
those game wardens will ruin your life.
if
dude.
there's if there's more than one gun in the blind, it's like, well, there's 2 guys here, so it's like, oh, I wasn't fishing, I promise. Like, well, really, there's 12 poles out here for 3 of y'all. What, you're not fishing? Like, they'll write you a ticket because they don't believe you.
He's a very fast fisherman. All right, so do you have to renew him? No, hunting license you do. Hunter education.
Look up hunter education.
Because I'm having to do hunter education because I've never done it.
I think you have to do it once.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Aren't you
have
like
to-
Bass Pro or something like that? I think you can do like a Bass Pro and stuff.
I just Googled it.
Dude, it's online.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
It's like driver or defensive driving. You just do it online.
Dope.
Age 17 and over, you must or purchase hunter education deferral, and you must be accompanied.
So
It's like if you like bring your kid with you or something like.
So like if I have
Your
my hunter,
friend.
if I have my hunter education, you just do the deferral, and I'm accompanying you because you don't know what you're doing.
that's fair.
I don't remember any of it. I was
So where are we
12.
going hunting?
Okay, hey, go back, scroll down real quick. Scroll down real quick. Right there. Okay, where did I just see it? I thought it was.
Well,
Oh, right there. The hunter education certificate is valid for the entire lifetime and does not need to be renewed.
Okay, cool.
I'm so certified.
You are
So where are we going?
I don't know, man. We just got to figure that out too. But I want
going-
to go hunting. I want to get prime. I want to shoot something and
We
store it in
going-
my freezer.
Bow hunting? We going rifle hunting? We going?
Probably right.
I have a rifle, but don't have a bow.
I can get
have a bow.
access to all of it.
Don't have a rifle.
I'm training my neighbor for free in hopes that he'll let me go
Are you really?
hunting. Yeah.
Since when?
Once he got a weight set.
When was that?
Monday.
How often you
Yeah,
train them?
Sunday. Huh?
How often you train them?
Like 3 times a week. I'm probably just gonna show him the base thing to do every weekend. Just
What a good neighbor.
leave him alone. Well, he's a good
State
neighbor.
Farm over here.
Yeah, dude.
Stay for it.
But it's not completely innocent. I'm like, hey, you got a freaking lease. Take me hunting. So he'll probably take me in mid-December after him and his family kind of get burned out in November. Yeah, we could probably all 3 go.
He used to not like me. I think he likes me now.
I mean,
Never met him, so
you don't gotta like people to shoot and kill things with them.
He's offering
would say-
his time and
yeah,
services.
you
He
kinda
probably
do.
should like me.
You know what he does?
Might hunt him,
He has
dude.
Wi-Fi out there, and he just goes out there and plays Fortnite all day, and then hunts in the morning and the evening.
that's awesome.
I know. It's that's pretty fucking cool, dude. It's a dream. He's a really good shot too. So
Yeah, I don't want to go with him. He doesn't like me.
He gonna get you.
that's awesome.
Hunting's fun. Peaceful.
Yeah, we watched
I'm
that.
not
Is
killing
it- is
stuff,
it
dude. It's just
peaceful?
peaceful. No, just sitting out there and chilling
So y'all just want to go camping?
with guns. Yeah.
I want to go hunting. We can do camping too. I don't know why we can't in the fall
Why
go
can't it be
camping
a
multiple
combo?
times a week, our month. What do you know what I mean?
We could do a camping / hunting trip.
I know y'all get busy with the kiddos and stuff, but
Yeah, weekends are tough for me in the fall
it's hard.
because it's sports all weekend.
Yeah, cheer competitions started going, and
But I could obviously plan it out to where I'm gone this weekend.
No,
know
for
what I mean?
sure. It's cool. That's whatever. I don't care.
you could go with Joe without us.
You can't.
Oh, I will. I just was inviting you guys.
Oh,
I bet Brian let us go.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. We just need to go out and do it together. Something we do everything together. Let's do this together.
Yeah, what if we just win on a Friday afternoon after
100%.
we're done training and then come back Saturday night or Sunday morning?
Yeah. I
Or
agree.
just don't come back at all.
All right, let's book it. When we get back, we'll book the dates because we don't have a meeting.
dude,
anymore.
that place, Blake Combs, oh, man, that place was awesome. He had 4,000 acres, and they had one big bunkhouse with 12 bunk beds. They had 12 blinds, so they would just take clients out, you two are in this one, you two in that one, and they
cool.
would just drive around all day. But they took us. It was just me, my dad, and Steven, and Blake and Paul, and we just hung out, drank, made fajitas, and it was so fun.
What kind of fajitas?
Fucking fajitas, dude. What kind of... That's the dumbest thing you've ever asked.
Okay, I'm sorry. What do you
right,
never heard
in
of
his
chicken
defense,
fajitas?
When you order
Steak
fajitas, they
fajitas?
say
Chicken or steak?
Those are your options.
Or
Meat and shrimp.
venison. You're at a hunting lodge. Could be venison fajitas.
It's not a fajita.
Hog fajitas. You don't know. Carnitas. Fucking hate you guys.
I was trying to defend you.
Thank
They
you.
always ask you chicken or steak.
Yeah.
When I think fajitas, I always think mixed.
Yeah, you buy both.
Yeah?
Always.
Is that always what you do?
Always.
I bet. A little cheese on that?
Well,
No, you don't put cheese on fajitas.
also, in Jesse's defense, it was
No,
chicken.
seriously, though, you don't.
We had
What?
chicken.
It was chicken?
Yeah, we had chicken.
Thank you. There was a answer to that question. Yeah. Filthy animals.
Me and Steven both had bad shots. I gutted her. Just ripped her
Oh,
stomach right
man.
open. Had to, basically walk up to her, and she got up and, walked a few steps and fell over, and we were like, well, we're just going to hang back until she's dead. I didn't want to shoot again because Steven was still hunting.
Take the knife.
All right. Would you rather have a pool? I'm just thinking about this. A pool, a boat,
Pool.
or a cabin? Okay.
Pool.
Okay.
Well, okay, all right.
All right, pool and boat are about the same price point.
I don't
Cabin's
care for a
whole
boat. I don't
different-
care for a boat.
Like a small cabin.
Cabin.
You'd go for the cabin? Okay.
You can use it more. I had a pool at my first house, and it's just we only used it for
6 months out of the year.
not even 6.
Well,
But how often, realistically, would we use a cabin?
Right, getting away.
Depends on
Maintenance
proximity.
on a pool is,
Okay, your cabin is on a lake that's cold, but you can swim in it.
Proximity within an hour and a half of your house.
Oklahoma at the closest.
How nice of a cabin?
Small, like
But like,
size
got
of,
like AC and stuff.
size of a boat. No, it's got AC. Yeah.
My dad wants to schedule another fishing trip. If you guys didn't want to be bitches, y'all could come.
Is it going to be in
Louisiana?
the swamps of Louisiana again?
Yeah.
No.
Talk about a shitty cabin.
Yeah, I don't want to go to a shit. I don't want to shit through a hole into the ocean.
It wasn't the ocean; it was the river.
Oh my bad. That carries it away.
Shitty river, dude.
The plumbing system was just like a hole under the cabin, and so we'd be out in the back of the cabin fishing. You hear the toilet flush, and then toilet paper just float away.
Those fucking poor fish, man.
Are you kidding? They were like, "This is this." They thought it was an ice cream machine. They're like, "This is for give me another, give me another scoop."
We were in brackish water, so it was like a mix of salt and fresh.
Yeah.
Ryan caught a bass, a catfish, an eel, crab, a black drum, all just off the back of our cabin. Like the widest variety of shit.
That's really cool. Well, clearly the pooping in the water is attracting a variety.
Bottom
man.
feeders,
That's
man.
awesome.
Yeah, it was crazy.
I don't know though. It's hot. What time of year are you guys going? Like January again?
He was thinking about doing it like as Steven's wedding present because we didn't really, besides spending all
Honestly,
that
I
money.
think the wedding
I
itself
think y'all
was-
went above and beyond for Steven's wedding.
Steven didn't have a bachelor party, so my dad wanted to like.
Why didn't he have a bachelor party?
Because he didn't have a bridal party or groomsmen.
But she went on a.
But she had a bachelorette party.
Yeah, but that's the way women are. Like he didn't have
He didn't. Nobody planned anything for him, right?
yeah, because he didn't have anybody in
But
charge.
he didn't want anybody to plan it?
He didn't ask anybody to plan it. I don't know. We went to his wedding and there was like all these friends that we didn't know he had.
Yeah, his reception?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who was that guy?
That guy who talked for like 30 minutes at his reception, that made
They've
me
been
so
best friends forever, dude.
I was so mad. I was like, if I go to one of y'all's events and there's just these people, well, when you go, you'll meet Jacob and you'll be like, who's this guy knows so much about it? It'll make you hurt. It'll hurt your feelings.
Wait, what?
Yeah, have you met Jacob?
No.
Yeah. Wait until you meet Jacob.
Is that who went on a trip with?
Yeah, he knows more about him than we do. They're like so tight, dude.
Whatever, dude.
No, it's cool. I like that he has friends. I wish I had
don't.
more friends.
Just kidding.
I just don't leave my house ever.
One in one hand and shit in the
No,
other. Dude.
for sure. I don't do this. I don't have the necessary skills to maintain a friendship, which is respond to text and make time
And
to
hang out.
and hang out with them. So those two things don't happen. So I don't have a lot of friends. Thank God I work with you fellas, or we'd never talk. Yeah, I've always been bad at friendships.
Me too, to be honest.
You're getting better though. Like you're very attentive to your friends. I see you texting them all the time, and
Yeah, just
I'm not
not
looking.
us,
I'm not
but
going
it's
through your
fine.
phone or nothing. It's cool.
I only text 2 people.
I know.
That's a good topic. Making
What?
friends as an adult, like true friends.
Well, are you okay? Do you consider
Like
yourself?
we are friends by.
The hardest part of having
Work.
friends as an adult is when they parent differently than you. And like, not just like, oh, he's not allowed to have sugar after 9 o'clock. It's like, hey, you need to go discipline your child or leave, please. We
that
have
how it
friends,
was?
not with them.
Oh, okay.
No, God, we're like, hey, dude, she's 5, tone it down. But we have friends that when they show up to like birthday parties and stuff, my mom is like, when are they leaving?
Yeah. Yeah, people suck. They.
That makes sense. I haven't had to deal with that because my kid's like not disciplined age yet. So when they get like older enough to run around and stuff.
Last time we saw you, he bit my kid.
Yeah, well,
No,
how much?
sorry.
Punch him, bro.
No, he peeled your kid's face off with his fingernails. That's way different than biting. He bit your kid the first time.
Yeah.
Sounds like he needs discipline.
How do you discipline
No,
him with
he's too
18?
young.
Yeah, like
He's such a biter that Lily, my 5-year-old, has learned. He's coming at her, and she just like palm to the forehead. She's like, stay over there.
She's like, he's like Darla. Amanda actually read something that said kids like until they're like 2, they just don't understand the concept of no. Like it's just
Yeah,
like
they
a
don't.
foreign thought to them. They're like, what do you
Probably
mean?
longer than that.
Yeah, well, for sure. Well, they act dumb, but he's like up till 2. Maybe it was 3. You might be right. But like, there's a certain, like until a certain age, like the idea of stopping what they're doing doesn't make sense. You can redirect them, but like the physical act of like, hey, what you're doing, shut it down. They just have like, we don't.
That's what we have to do with Baker
Yeah.
and the cat.
Just
He
redirect.
wants to just kill the cat constantly.
Yeah.
So we constantly have to like smack his hand and push him in a different direction. Like,
Yeah.
you go in here, you go that way.
Yeah,
I mean,
like-
we're dealing with that with Ella. She wants to pick up Watson all day. So it's like, hey, don't touch him. 30 seconds later, hey, stop touching him. 30 seconds later, put him down. Like, it's constant.
Yeah, it's like you have to redirect them and give them something to do. That thing has to keep their attention long enough for they're like, I forgot about that other thing that you don't want me to do.
She's 4, so it's different.
Yeah,
it's just like
she
wants
needs
to
to be
be the mom.
Waterboarded. Sorry, that was too
Yeah.
far. Waterboard.
She'll recover from that.
Yeah.
Physically, yes. Mentally, no.
Take her favorite blanket and just waterboard her with it. Like, talk about childhood trauma.
None of my kids have like a "this is my blanket" or "this
My
is my."
kids don't either.
I know a lot of people that are like 5 years old. Jacob's kid McKinley has her blanket, and it's
Yeah.
like
My
kids have-
little sister had this thing. It's called Purple Guy. It was like it's a baby blanket. It's a little teddy bear with like a little mini blanket, like a baby, like a. True,
Oh yeah.
You know
Nash
what
had
I
like
mean?
a lion like that. Yeah.
She had it until she went to college.
Carly still has hers. Like it's in a closet. She hasn't looked at it in years, but like she still has it.
I remember we went on vacation one time, left it at the hotel. My dad had to call the hotel. They had to ship it back from Hawaii all the way because she left it there. It's been in gutters. It's been on every adventure possible,
super
and she
cool,
still
though.
has it.
That's
yeah.
cool to have that attachment. I don't have that kind of attachment to things or people.
See, I had a blanket till I was like 9 or 10, and then my sister had like a giraffe. She called it giraffe.
Like a stuffed animal?
Like a stuffed animal.
Yeah.
So we could to college.
That's cool. I know girls do that more than guys. Guys, it's kind of like your friends will bully
anything.
you out of that real quick.
Oh
in
yeah,
high
they're-
school.
I see kids going to the cheer lobby with like their Barbies and stuff, and I'm like, you're too old for that. Like Lily's like, hey, can I take my stuffed animal? And I'm like, nope. A, you're gonna leave it. B, just no. We're setting this boundary now.
I don't
Like,
mind like the having it, but like you say, like you're gonna lose it, and then you're gonna have a freaking meltdown if you lose it. And then
I hear kids already making fun of each other up there. It's like let's not give them any ammo.
yeah, I guess
A little bit of bullying is good.
you gotta learn to own your shit too. Like, yeah, I don't care if you like this. Like, I don't have to conform to what you like just because you're making fun of me. You know,
Yeah, but Lily's the softest person in the world.
she's a little softy. I love her. Softy doing back handsprings though.
Yeah.
Did y'all have anything like when you were little?
No, I didn't.
No, I'm trying to think.
My mom said I had like the little like the like hard plastic animals like they're like that big. She said I had a zebra that I like would watch Animal Planet or Nat Geo in front of the TV. And
That's
hold it.
where you got it
Oh
from.
my god! Why have you never told us the story
She said I
before?
held it so much that it was just a white horse. Like rubbed all the stripes off of it.
Was it still a zebra?
No, it was a white horse.
Ooh.
I guess it was an ass because they're more like donkeys than horses.
Is a zebra?
This is his
A donkey.
freaking origin story we're hearing right now. That's unbelievable.
It's so bad and so weird to watch Animal
it's not
Planet.
weird. It's the fact that you love animals so much. That makes so much sense.
You have so much knowledge of animals.
It stemmed from that.
You know what? My mom also told me when she was pregnant with me, she had chocolate eclairs like every day, and I will lose my shit for a chocolate eclair.
Too. I don't know if my mom had them, but I love it too. Bavarian cream.
Oh. I was watching The Bear,
Debatable.
Yes.
and they do the donut episodes.
Oh, those are good.
I guess I gotta start that show.
Yeah, it's good.
What's it on?
It's good.
Apple.
Hulu.
Hulu.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have Hulu.
It's good.
Yeah, 2 seasons. They're good. Their episodes are like short in the beginning,
Like
30
30
minutes, and all of a sudden I'm like, why is this episode taking so long? It
Yeah.
looks like an hour and 20 minutes.
Really?
I was like, why'd you guys just graduate these episodes?
I started Suits last night on Netflix.
Oh yeah, here, that's good.
Yeah.
Is that the guy that's like the lawyer but not a lawyer?
Yeah, like he's so smart. He passed the bar, but he
Yeah.
never went to law school.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Sounds like Goodwill Hunting. Different, obviously, but similar.
Yeah.
Smarter than everybody, even though I didn't go to school.
Some people just.
That's like all our dream, right? Just to be like the best
No.
without having to put any effort
Oh,
into
yes,
it.
that's true. Yes.
That's like a weird desire. Like, I want to be so good at this, like, just because. Not because I put 10
Any
years
effort
into
into
it. Medical school into it.
I don't put effort in anything.
I like your style.
No.
80, 20, 0. That's how you make 100, baby.
What were we talking about? Before this?
Dude, we were on a subject, then we started talking
Oh,
about...
Friends as an adult.
Oh, yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's hard.
So he says the hardest thing is the different parenting techniques, which I could agree with.
Yeah, it's hard.
But like, think about it. Like, without work.
Like, how would I make friends?
Yeah. I mean, I guess your kids.
Through your kids,
Yeah.
friends, and
That's what I'm learning from you guys. Like, you have make friends with, like, oh, we're on the same soccer team, so you'd end up spending...
But like,
Yeah,
around
yeah.
here, it's such a different demographic than where you are, though. Like,
Physically? Like, we're so far from people?
no, I mean, like, as far as me making friends with other parents, they're all 10, 15 years older than
Yeah,
me.
everybody in
They're in a
Rockwall.
very different stage of life than I am.
Oh, like people buying into this. Yeah, because people move here. They don't, like, not a lot of them
Yeah,
are
They
home.
I feel
waited
like-
until they're like 35 to have kids, and you were,
18.
12.
18.
So I feel like you have, it might be easier because it seems like the parents are more your age.
Oh,
than-
for sure.
There's a lot less to do, so we procreate. I get you.
Well, No, but
It's kind of how it is.
I guess.
No, it's true. Like, there's more people have more kids in places where there's lower income. Like, it's just a fact of nature.
Yeah, that's true.
And in higher income countries, like the average kids is like 2 per couple, versus like in lower income places it's like 3,
they're smarter
3
than
plus. You get bored. Shit, that's why a Little House on the Prairie, 12 kids. What the fuck you gonna do? Watch the wheat grow? No, you're gonna bone it out, dude.
In their efficiency cabin.
Yeah, and it's not like there was like a Trojan store down the road. Like they're like, maybe we'll put this wool stock on, see what it holds. You know, boom, eclair. That shit didn't work.
That was a good one.
That was bad.
They didn't have Netflix.
Well, I have all those things.
Fair enough. Well, you're pretty good at making friends, though, right? Like you're good at being friendly with people.
Yeah, for sure.
Are you like you think you're a high maintenance friend or a low maintenance friend?
Oh, you tell me. I don't know.
Well, we're not really friends.
Yeah, we only spend every waking moment together.
I feel like you're pretty low maintenance.
I think I am, but
You seem low maintenance.
Like I see you and we hang out and like there's no like bad blood or nothing like where you're like, why don't we talk or whatever. It's just like, hey, since the last time I saw you, how you been? You know.
we don't ever say that.
Yeah, we don't even have to say that. It's just low. That's how low maintenance it is. I don't even have to know about your life. It's awesome.
Yeah, I'm bad at I won't text people. Like,
Yeah.
I don't start conversations, so I might text you back, but I'm not like,
Do you have any high maintenance friends? Is Jacob high maintenance?
no.
Yeah.
Tell us more about him.
Like,
No,
do you think
I mean,
if y'all
so
didn't hang
the-
out, you'd still be friends?
Yeah.
What do you mean? That's what friends. What?
Well,
No,
because
but,
that's
like,
what I mean by high maintenance.
the-
Like, if they don't see you, they're like, "That's my friends no more."
There's another couple, the same one I was talking about, that don't discipline their kids. Like they're high maintenance. They're very high maintenance. And like he'll text me. He'll go through phases where he texts me every day, just like, "You still alive?" I'm like, dude, I don't want to talk to you.
You should text them back. No.
Usually it's because it's like, hey, you want to hear what bullshit I went through today? It's like, not really. You're too negative. Like, I don't deal with negativity.
That's high maintenance.
But on the flip side, what does he do for work? That guy.
Blue collar.
See, all we do all day is vent, all day
Yeah.
to us, to our clients, and
Yeah. But like even
very true.
hyper negative clients, like I have no tolerance for it.
I don't
Like
have any
if you're
negative-
90% positive, you want to come in and have a bad day and vent, I'll let you talk a whole
I
hour.
don't have
but-
any negative clients.
I mean, we've had them.
We have had them, yes.
We've had them.
For sure.
But I'm the guy too. Like, I'm not extroverted like you are. Like,
I'm fairly introverted.
But what I mean by that
put
is,
on
like-
a mask of extroversion, but I'm fairly introverted.
I don't believe you.
Seriously.
What is it like? He's an introverted extrovert, or
That's what I would
extro-
consider myself, as an introverted extroverted introvert.
I'm very much that way. I just have like way more internal pressure on me. I put it on myself
We know.
to like when people are around, I got to perform. But like I really am just fine sitting at home in silence. I do not crave human interaction.
You seem like an introverted extrovert, and you're definitely an extroverted introvert.
Let's talk about these. 'cause
Okay, explain.
Okay, so hey, get in headphone land, and then because anytime we're on
Yeah,
the
I forgot.
Yeah, you're good. Okay, introverted extrovert versus an extroverted introvert.
Right.
Okay.
Where you're the most talkative one out of all three of y'all.
No
like
way.
you seem like
What?
the most
Yeah,
seem like
but-
the most people person, but you could also be like
He's the hardest.
so ready to go home and be away from
He's the hardest to get out of the house.
Yeah. So
So like at work, he's the most talkative. Like you know when he's in the room, but when he's at home, he's not going anywhere.
introverted extrovert. And
So
then
then-
I look at you as definitely the opposite. Cause
Like so it's like the second word is what you desire, but the first word is what you
I'm an introvert at heart. Like, I don't need to go talk to people.
no, like the second one is what you really are, but the first one is how you act.
Okay.
I guess. So he's an extroverted introvert, whereas he can be an extrovert because that's your job. But
No,
deep
so they
down,
both-
you seem more like an introvert.
They
Yeah.
both
But
are.
you seem more like an extrovert to me.
Okay, like I like to be around people and
So, like,
Yes.
like put it this way. Like, when you go out,
No, they're
do
both
you
the same.
do you get like the more you talk, the more energy you feel? Because for me, it's the opposite. The more I socialize, the more I do, the more I drain. The more
I'm the opposite of
I
that.
only have so much to give until I'm just done.
it depends. Yeah.
That makes sense.
So y'all are the
Especially
same.
if I'm carrying the conversation. Like if it's a stimulating conversation, it can go for a while. But if I like feel like I'm like, how you been? Like, let me tell a joke. Like, let me carry this. I get wore out quick.
Like with, like, for example, Lacey and I go out to some whatever event, right? I only have so much in me to talk to people to where there's a point in the night where I'm just done. I'm ready to go home.
Well, think of Robin Meets Party.
Like, I get grumpy. I'm like, we got to go.
I went and hid in a kid's room and passed out.
You were drunk. It's different.
But I didn't want to socialize with people.
Because you were drunk.
Probably.
You're sleepy.
It only counts if you're sober.
I'm an introverted extrovert.
Yeah.
Like, I'm kind of quiet and I don't engage a lot, but once I am engaged, like, I stay that way.
See, like, we could go out. Like, I could go out somewhere, whatever. I could not say a word to a single person and be totally fine. Like, I'm not going to go strike up a conversation. If you want to come talk to me, I'll talk to you all night. But I'm not going to go initiate.
See, y'all seem more similar.
The thing.
Wearing the green shirts.
It's really me and Nathan. Nathan
I like the slight.
are polar opposites, and Evan's kind of in the middle. That's kind of how a lot of things are.
Yeah,
Because like me and Nathan, like Nathan's the kind of guy like he's not going to go up and say hello to nobody. I'll do that, but it's going to be a shallow conversation for me. It's going to be quick. We're going to take jokes, and then it's going to be all right. Cool. I want out of this now.
Yeah.
Nathan's the opposite. He's gonna slow burn with them, and then he's gonna be like, let's talk about some real shit, and then they're gonna have a good ass deep conversation where they leave connected. Like, that's what I noticed about you.
When we do go to client stuff, I'm always the one like pushing all like, we gotta go talk. We can't just sit here in the corner and bullshit with ourselves. We do that
push
every
me to do it, but I don't mind doing it.
Yeah.
You have a harder time like going, I'm gonna do this for myself.
Yeah, I've gotten better. Like when we go interact with clients, like I'll just go start conversations with people, and
Our job helps. Like, you can train yourself out of either one, I think, but like your natural
See,
tendencies.
like at work, like, I'll talk all day, every day at work because I'm comfortable. That's my domain, if you will. So I'm confident and comfortable. I'll talk to you all day long. But you take me into a public setting, like at a restaurant or whatever, like at outing, it's very different.
Yeah, I feel like that's also like just when you're just around so many people. Like, I kind of feel like that whenever I'm at a restaurant too.
I hate that. I hate like
Yeah.
I hate
There's
that.
like too much when there's too much going on.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's hard to like kind of get past that nice part. I guess.
I hate it.
Yeah, that's how I am.
I hate like parties too where you don't really know a lot of people and mingling. I hate it.
I don't ever. Yeah.
No, I do hate that.
I hate going. Like, I hate when my high school friends like hit me up to go out. I won't go out.
Yeah, I hate it.
I'll just be like, oh,
Everybody's just standing around in certain spots and you're going back. I hate that.
I gotta have something to like do to like be the medium for conversation. Like at a party, like in high school, playing beer pong, I could sit entertain at a beer pong table.
Sure, I'm the same way.
I got a buddy, especially if I'm with a buddy, so we can joke off each other, and then I can like kind of. I'm a center of attention guy. I don't know if y'all noticed. So like I don't mind sitting playing beer pong, but like making loud jokes and calling somebody out, like over here, like look at that guy, you know. Like but I gotta have a medium to fulfill that. I can't just do it standing there. Like
Yeah.
I always feel so awkward just standing in place talking to somebody, like at a party or something. I hate it.
Literally, as soon as this conversation starts, it's like we're two positive magnets, and it's just like I'm fighting the urge.
And then
Just
ending
get away from
that
you.
conversation is
Yeah.
always so awkward. I feel like it's like, all right, I'm
I
gonna go over
gotta
here
go
now.
talk to that wall, please.
Yeah.
There's a fern over there that needs my attention. Like,
But the honest truth is, like, if you see me like sitting down, chilling by myself at a party, whatever, I'm not having a bad time at all.
Yeah.
I'm just enjoying sitting there having a good time. But people think of it as like, oh, he's antisocial. He doesn't like anybody. It's like, no, dude, I'm just
Like, you're just more of an observer.
I'm hanging out, watching. I'm having a good time.
it's
I
weird
promise.
that I'm the most social one in the room. Like, between the three of us, I will talk to the most people.
Crazy.
I'm
Now,
very-
all y'all, I see him as just the most outwardly. But I think a lot of it is just because, you kind of force yourself to be like that.
I just grew up that way. I had to make sure people felt comfortable. Like
see,
my whole thing
service.
is like make sure I have like a very like servant's mentality with people. Like how can I will break my back to make you feel welcome, warm, and comfortable. And a lot of times that's just, hey, how are you? How you doing? Let me be interested in what you have to say. But I truly just don't care to interact with people.
See, I only say that because he's the only one that hasn't actually had one-on-one training with me yet. Like, y'all have trained me, but he hasn't trained me. And I feel like if he were training me, dude, I wouldn't be focused because I'd just be laughing. Or like,
That's probably true.
you know what I mean? Whereas like you'll like be like, come on, bro, pick that shit up.
See-
But he'll make it fun enough to where it's like, man, I can't like take this.
If you like went out with us anywhere, you would see a different side of all three of us.
Okay.
I'm very situational. Depending on where we're at, the setting depends on my social ability. You know.
So like
I'm
going
just used to being like in the gym and being extroverted in the gym.
going into like Dallas, I people watch too much because I don't trust people. But like if we're at a house party or whatever, I'm comfortable. I'm just gonna be talking to people all night.
It depends on like whose party it is though. Like for me, like
Yeah.
I gotta be comfortable. I don't like, and I like also get so insecure that I'm talking too much. Like I don't do so much here because I feel really comfortable with y'all, and I know you'll like be like, hey, shut the fuck up, I want to say something. So I don't mind that. But like when I'm around people and I'm in a group and I find myself like going on and on, kind of like right now,
Shut up, I want to say something.
I know. I get insecure and I'll shut down for a little bit, and I'm like, I'll like honestly, it'll be like, all right, I'm not gonna talk for like 5 minutes. Like I'll have like that in my brain because I'm like, I don't want these people to think I'm just some like ego. I'm just like trying to be entertaining. I hate dead silence with like new people. Like I cannot stand silence.
I know.
I get that, but like, yeah, you remind me of my friend Chip. He was always the one who was like, just like very much like you, where he can't, there can't be any dead silence, and he has to like start the conversation and keep going. And I like that a lot better because that takes the weight off me. So
See, I don't mind the dead silence. I guess it depends on who it is, but like if I'm training somebody, example, mine, 6 a.m. in the morning, he didn't like talking. I can sit there and just have the dead silence. It doesn't bother me.
I can too.
Yeah.
I do it with clients all the time.
Oh, I hate that.
I'll start a conversation just because I feel like everybody else is like, they're not even talking over there.
I will try to initiate stuff, but
I will ask you infinite questions.
Jesse's whole day is just 20 questions.
I will literally
What's your
make
favorite
up.
color?
I'll make up something to say, like the most random shit. I said something yesterday to a mayor, and I was like, he doesn't care about this at all. I started to tell-
You've done that a few times.
I just tell stories. I'm like, oh yeah, so we, you know, blah blah blah. We I was at the drive-through at Dairy Queen and blah blah blah, and they're just like, oh yeah, and I'm like, yeah, that's story. That's my story. That's just it. That's just wanted to fill that void for
some
a minute.
people appreciate that though.
Yeah.
So I watched Tom Segura's documentary about, I know, I just went full, my brain stopped for a second. His documentary about putting the production of his special and the amount of people he carries with him. His barber. Like, you just have a barber on the bus with you.
He's bald, bro.
Yeah, but like,
Beard. I think he shaves it. He's not actually bald, right? He actually does shave
well,
it.
he started thinning, so he's like,
Yeah.
just go. But he has a trainer with him. And so the trainer obviously resonated with me because I'm just like, dude, you're never off the clock. Ever. Like, you can't just hang back and be one of the guys and chug 12 beers on a Saturday if you want. Like, they're always looking to you to be the example.
Yeah.
He said, like, they were at dinner and he ordered and the guy was like, do you want fries with that? And he just kind of like looked over and his trainer was like, do you?
Yes, please.
Do you want fries with that? And he's like, no, of course I don't want fries. What are you, stupid?
I just wipe a tear away.
But like, I turn it on and turn it off. Like, I will turn it off and just like, we're at a party, we're drinking, we're eating all this shit. I don't
But I feel like people respect that too. Like you
but
being
like,
a human.
when
like,
you're on the clock, like
you're getting paid to be.
Yeah, that would suck.
like 4 months of just like, you're coming with us.
That's what I liked about that quarterback show. They go behind the scenes of their lives and stuff. And it
Bob
was
Stoops
Patrick
on there.
Mahomes, trainer was on there. And that was like the coolest job in the world, man.
Yeah. Like, as long as it's like, hey, you're coming to my session and like I'm gonna give you advice, but like then I can be who I want to be. I'm not like, I don't need, I mean,
I'm sure there was a level of that. They
But
didn't
it's
talk
still-
that much, but
it's hard though. Like you say, it's always on.
Well, that's tough too because they're working out, what, an hour a day, maybe?
yeah. And how many of the other guys, like he has like 4 openers. How many of those guys are like, yeah, I want to work out too, you know? Like,
That's
you
a good
could
point.
make
That's
it
a
a
good point.
full-time job if they all wanted it.
I guess I bet you he's getting paid pretty good. To go
I
travel.
know he's getting paid.
Yeah.
At least getting like hella good per diem and like benefits, you know?
Yeah. That's what they were talking about too, like the amount of hotels and per diem and everything you got to do for all these guys. Bert travels with like 19 people.
That's crazy.
You don't have to. You just choose
At a certain
to.
point, you have
Bert
to
has
have.
2 buses and like 2 or 3 18-wheelers everywhere they go.
Yeah.
See, when I went to the Lil Wayne concert in May, and dude, he had 3 tour buses.
That's crazy.
3.
But it's also Lil Wayne, so.
Yeah, I mean, those are. We're talking about guys at top of their game. Like Tom
Yeah.
Segura's top comedian, Lil Wayne's top rapper, even Bert Kreischer. So like, that's like the pinnacle.
But like Tom Segura started as one of those openers, just like I'm on the bus with Joe Rogan. That's how
But
he got
that's the thing is,
started.
like, you got to start, man.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, it's all competition too. You get around people, like you get around big guys that are better, makes you better. Like, so if you're not willing to like get uncomfortable and get around people better than you, like then you're not gonna grow. Like you'll literally just stay there.
Wow, dude. Hit us where it hurts.
So y'all
Dude.
don't have to be back at 1, right?
Nah.
No, we're done
Dude.
now.
Tom Segura. I watched a video. Did I tell you all about the Garth Brooks thing?
Yeah, the grandma, right? The grandma thing?
No.
No.
Garth Brooks blocked Tom Segura on social media.
I think I heard about that on the podcast.
Yeah. Because there's a conspiracy that Garth Brooks has like 80 missing people that match up with his tour dates. Like the night he's in town,
what?
somebody goes missing.
Okay, I don't think I heard this.
On Tom Segura's the Your Mom's House podcast, he went and told like all of his followers, like, just spam him in the comments of everything he put. Where's the bodies, Garth? Where's the bodies, dude? It's every comment on. I looked at one of his posts. There's like 1,800 comments. I didn't see any that weren't.
Okay, well now I've got questions.
I feel bad.
That's crazy, dude.
Also, why are these people all listening to Tom Segura?
Because they're like his avid
it's
listeners.
a joke, right? Like just like messing with him.
Well,
I mean,
think.
to an extent.
You think Garth Brooks? I guess, dude. Life is all about balance. I got
So-
sweet talents.
Talking about-
Gotta have a dark side.
I'm not saying Garth Brooks did it, but
Can't
There
not
are
say
like
Brock.
80 missing people
promise, bro.
that they went missing the night that Garth Brooks was in their town.
Okay, it could be one of his roadies.
It could be a serial killer that follows him everywhere,
Yeah.
dude.
But so of course, like everybody's just, where the bodies, G? Where the bodies, G? His producer went to a concert in Houston, held up a sign that was like, "We love you, Garth." And as soon as the camera went to him, like the big screen, he dropped it. He had another sign that just said, "Where are the bodies, G?" And they just like cut the camera away.
That's awesome. Darth Brooks.
Yeah, but it's like you're saying, like if he went to Dallas and somebody went missing that night, like you're talking about a random person went missing.
Yeah.
Okay, well then I feel like
It happened 80
Lil Wayne
times.
goes to.
It might be more. It's a lot.
First of all, who put that together?
I don't know.
Who connected those dots?
Tom Segura didn't. He just was like, it got brought to his
Yeah.
attention.
The
And
serial killer connected those dots.
so the guy doing
He's
the killing.
doing it. He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna frame Garth Brooks." That's awesome. But that's his whole thing. Like his whole life is just
hate Garth Brooks.
he's like, "I'm gonna steal people
But,
until Garth Brooks goes down."
Bert was saying that he's been a victim of that. Like on one of his podcasts, he said something about him being like the most racist guy in America. So then people were commenting on his stuff, like, "You racist piece of shit," but like they were joking.
Right, but nobody
And then
knows.
Everybody else in the comments was like, "Wait, I thought he was a good guy."
Oh my god.
Yeah, you gotta stay off social media. Like, you learn too much wrong stuff. I know so much wrong information.
Yeah, dude, you never know what.
I know so much wrong information. I probably share with people all the time. Like, "Oh, did you guys hear?"
I do that too. saw
The
it
story you told us earlier. Imagine how twisted that's gonna get because that Lacey's work experience.
Oh, yeah.
No, I know, but like if everybody in that office told if everybody in that office told 5 people and those 5 people tell 5
Oh,
people,
yeah.
but they get the story wrong and those 5 people tell
That's
a different.
how any rumor ever starts.
Yeah, and all
I
of a
just
sudden
need y'all to tell one person. Me.
we will as soon as we leave here.
Okay. You
Well-
don't want to record this?
No.
Okay.
Not at all.
Sad. Well, it's still a happy story to finish it off today. Y'all got any happy stories?
Like personal? Or just like in general?
Could be a
I can
story.
make up a happy story.
Don't make it up. It has to be a real story. True
story
story. Happy true story.
Like recently or just like whenever?
Too many parameters, dude. Just-
You're not
started
setting
it.
any.
oh, sorry. Okay. Between the dates of 1612 and today.
The Nina, the Pinta, the Santa Maria.
Oh, man. I thought that was 1490. No,
Yeah, I got a
that's
question.
Columbus. What?
Why were you drinking mead yesterday?
Oh, that's a good question. I was happy, dude. Talk about a happy
You
story.
don't know what meat is?
Yeah, it's like a.
Okay, so, you know me. I'm a freaking nerd. And so I like anything medieval.
Wait, who said, you sent that or him?
I
He
said
sent that.
I was drinking it, dude.
I thought you were drinking it.
No.
I wouldn't.
That makes so much more sense.
He just knows what everything is.
Okay.
So mead is essentially a honey wine. So instead of fermenting grapes, you ferment honey, and it makes
That's what they drank like back in the day,
It's
right?
Oh, I know what you're talking
It's
about.
like 8,000 years old. They've been doing it forever, all over the
It's
world.
like the original alcohol.
It's a very hard thing to do, apparently. I haven't looked into it too much because I don't care that much, but I wanted to drink it because it's popular like on Viking shows and stuff, and I'm a super nerd. So I was like, well, what's the hullabaloo about this mead?
Is it good?
So I got this one called Chaucer, and it was like, I went to Specs over in Dallas because I stayed down at my mother-in-law's, and they had like a little section. I didn't know where to look for it. I just kept looking at like the things that, at the top in Specs. It's like
There's no meat
rum.
section.
There's no meat. You're right. Well, I was like, all right, it's in the wine section. It wasn't in the wine section. It was over in the beer section.
I was gonna say, I would.
Which made me happy. I was like, cool, because that's what I wanted it to be, like kind of a beer. And they have it cans. They have all these different bottles, really freaking cool bottles, but it was like $30, $40. And I'm like, I don't even know if I like this shit. So this Chaucer stuff, you saw the bottle, it's kind of like a wine bottle. And underneath it, they had like a handwritten note that like highly recommend this mead if you've never tried it before, semi-sweet, whatever. And I had it, and man, it was so tasty.
What's the alcohol percentage?
It was 11.5.
So it's like a wine, so true wine.
Yeah, they go up to like a 17, 18, like on some of them. It gets real strong.
So like, you would relate it more to a wine than a beer, like a beer, though.
Oh, for sure. And I
Yeah.
kind of Googled, like, before I went in, I was like, all right, I would be prepared. And I was like, all right, I like drinking, like, amber beer. What's a similar mead to that? And they're like, well, it's wine. So, like, it's
Stupid.
it's dumb. They had, like, a Pilsner one. Like, they're like, if you like Pilsners, which is, like, a light beer or whatever, it's going to be similar to that. But I didn't get that one. I just got the Chaucer one because it was recommended. And it was sweet.
You stayed in Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
You go out for a beer run. Mm-hmm. You go to a giant Specs in Dallas that has every option known to man, and you came back with mead.
Yeah.
Did you wear your Viking uniform?
No,
outfit?
I was dressed like a peasant.
Is it carbonated?
No. No.
They probably have some, but
I'm just
Yeah,
curious.
that one was
historically, no.
No, it was like a
'cause, you know,
wine. It was
Yeah, I'm just curious.
Yeah, it was like an uncarbonated. It was good, man. I really enjoyed it. I like the way it made me feel too. I drank the whole bottle, and
Was it like it was like a beer can though, right? Or was it bigger?
it was a bottle.
it was the size of like a small bottle of wine, like not the big bottle, but a normal bottle of wine.
It was only 11% for the whole bottle. Mm-hmm. Oh,
I drank the whole thing. It was good. I would highly recommend it if you want to try something different. It was like a cider almost, like the way it tasted in a way, like a cider wine. Little sweet, like that particular one. I'd probably go with one that wasn't so sweet next time. But man, it made me feel so happy.
That's all that matters.
Put me in such a happy like mood. It made me feel warm inside.
Is it like a wine drunk?
Kind of, yeah. But wine drink's heavier. It was
But it's
like
honey. Honey's-
it was like a light.
I'm not allowed to get wine drunk.
Wine
Honey's
drunk
good.
makes me heavy. Like I feel like I'm like in a good mood, but I'm like in a good mood, like warm blankets on me. You know.
I've never been giddier than when I'm wine drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah, wine drunk's the best.
I was in a pretty
But-
good.
But it will make you feel like
Oh yeah,
shit,
I know.
I started drinking it and then got in a conversation with my mother-in-law about pronouns. So that was fun. Don't do that. Cause
Not that particular mother-in-law.
yeah, I was like, calling someone they doesn't make sense. Probably shouldn't do this on the podcast, but I was like, it doesn't make sense because it's a plural word and they're only one person. If they don't want to be whatever pronoun they were assigned at birth, that's fine. But I don't think they is a viable option for an individual.
Well, I
Yeah,
don't think you
it's-
should put the expectation on somebody else to go with the bullshit.
It's because they don't want to be identified as a male or a female, so they went down the middle as both.
But that doesn't make
Both
sense.
of 'em.
Both isn't an option. That's my 2 cents.
we're gonna get so deep into this.
Look, I'll call you whatever you want.
No,
I will.
for sure.
But you can't get mad at me because I didn't know what you wanted to be
Yeah.
called.
Well, no, I agree.
Carly showed me some TikTok where this non-binary person was like, I wear scrunchies on my wrist, and
Oh
on
my God.
on pink days I want to be called she, her, and on blue days I want to be called he, him, and on white days I want to be called they, them. And it's like, nobody else knows
that's
your
just-
fucking dictionary of colors. Like,
Y'all are better than I am. I wouldn't go along with that shit.
There is like a real like medical condition where you have gender dysmorphia. Like you just don't feel comfortable in your skin, right? But knowing you don't feel comfortable in your skin, like, and having a mental issue is different than being like, I believe I'm a different than what I was born as. Like you have physical evidence of what you are. That's okay. Why does it? I mean, and again, I'm not one of these people, and they probably tweet me or whatever and send me a message and be like, this is why, and I'd be happy to have the conversation. But I've never met anyone who's told me a legitimate argument for like, what's wrong with just saying you are what you are? What's wrong with being a man? What's wrong with being a woman? How does changing your pronouns affect your mental health?
It's a social dilemma, dude.
so my
It's
thing,
a matter of being accepted into
to me it's all about the
culture
expectation that other people are put. Like, I'll call you what you want. I've been in this situation around Jesse. I used the wrong pronoun, lost their freaking mind, and okay, that's fine. I'll work on it. I'm also drinking, so I'm probably gonna forget. And
Why can't you just call them by their name?
That's what I do generally.
I didn't remember if they were going this way or that way because it was a unisex name. So
Corey.
yeah,
You know how they spelled it? Khouri.
but wanted to be called he, but kept going in the back room with Amanda and Carly while they were breastfeeding. And it's like, you can't act one way and be called another and expect me to keep up with it. I'll call you what you want. I'll do my best, but don't get mad if I mess up.
Yeah, for sure.
No, I agree with that.
I can hear that too. I don't even mind switching sides because at least you're admitting there's two sides. It's the whole middle ground that throws me.
Well, now you got I saw the one video was like Bug self, and like their pronoun was Bug. Bug went to the store and
Is that their name?
Did you see the one where the guy's
no,
a
that was
wolf?
their pronoun.
He said in every way except for physically, he's a wolf. You seen that one?
Yeah, and he goes, oh.
That was like the original. That's the guy who started this whole thing.
That's crazy. Hey, in my mother-in-law's defense, she was very on the. I am not here to dissect somebody else's life choices, and I agree with that. That is totally fine. Like, it's whatever people are going through. You don't want to have to explain all your life choices to other people, just like they don't have to explain their life choices to you. I get that. But in the vacuum of, like, if we're just talking about the subject as two adults that have our opinions, that's where I was coming from. But she didn't.
I think people need to have those conversations.
She didn't come at me about it or nothing.
No.
She just disagreed with me, and she was like, well, I think everyone's entitled to their own opinion. And I'm like, that's fine, but my opinion on it is,
Yeah,
that
no,
was kind of the
You
sense.
have your own opinion,
Adrian
but
would
my
never
opinion's
like.
right.
Adrian would never like come down on you or like
She's the most accepting person in the world.
She would never distance her from you because she has like, I don't believe that's right. She's gonna tell you what she thinks.
Yeah, and I was like, well, I've had a glass of mead. I'm telling you what I think. And so drink more mead, straighten you out. Literally. All right, y'all ready to roll?
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks for tuning in today to the Father Figure Fitness Podcast. For more info about our producer Chase and the owner of Rockwell Recording Studio, visit www.cha5e.me.
Visit www.rockwallrecordingstudio.com for more details. The best place to reach us and ask questions is on our Father Figure Fitness page. It's on Facebook. It's a private group, but we have a lot of dads in there that we talk about all the things pertaining to your fitness. So if you have any questions, find us there and ask them, and we'll answer them on our podcast. Thanks, guys.